But Operation Sunrise will not be able to go ahead because of a setback in Batibo, but the lockdown will be enforced vigorously. One of our very strong soldier, Colonel Brutal, is very close to my heart because when he joined the Ambazonia Defense Forces, he was a young boy, a very slim boy. He was in Bechati at the time where it was Commander Daiman and Ayeke were disturbing ADF and fighting their community. He was fighting along there. He was part of a village vigilante. They just grouped themselves to fight to defend their village against some atrocities of some Ambazonian groups that were not focused. And I talked to him when our forces they came. They were the people who invited the ADF to come into that conflict. I talked to him and I said, "Why don't you join us? Why don't you join ADF and become a professional soldier?" He joined the ADF. Since then, he has never returned home. He has given his life for our freedom. He's a hero. He will never be forgotten. And we'll make sure that the price that these young men have paid so that our country can be free, our people can govern themselves. And on Saturday, we had to withdraw from Anyu and some other strategic place and fall back to EY. Why in EY, La République du Cameroon, they successfully deployed additional troops that surrounded our forces in Awai. And La République have taken control. They have flooded these areas with troops. We believe they had brought in over 2,000 forces that was involved in this mission. These 2,000 forces have been withdrawn, and they have now taken over the whole Ting mission, Asaba Kwata. They are also in how they call that place? Ngwamafo area, Bali Park area, Ntaturu, Senajes, and Travelers. All those areas where our soldiers were supposed to move in, they have already reinforced that area to make sure that the soldiers do not take over Bamenda this today. Their main focus is to stop the takeover plan for Bamenda after giving us a strong blow. The highlight of this lockdown have been defeated. We have lost a battle that have been going on for 3 days from Saturday, the 30th of July, till the 1st of August. The 1st of August. So for 3 days, we have lost good men, brave soldiers in Batibo, fighting for our freedom. Many of them were soldiers who were redeployed into that area to take part in Operation Sunrise. As you have heard already from our Commander-in-Chief, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, our forces on the ground, they came up with a program for a lockdown of Ambazonia for 1 month. Originally, the suggestion was that Ambazonia should be locked up for 2 months. This was widely supported by most fighters on the ground, including the fighters who were not ADF fighters. When our leadership on the ground accepted to make adjustment and put forth a proposal for a 1 month lockdown for the purpose of resetting the mindset of Ambazonia, which have been for the most part abandoned in the hands of our soldiers. This lockdown was meant to rejuvenate the spirit of nationalism, to redirect the mindset of our people to proper revolutionary mindset and a wartime mindset that is needed for us to be effective in prosecuting this liberation war. There have been many challenges on the ground. Areas where we control, our people do not have the right perception of. I'm sorry, I apologize to our people. But when you know these young men who are fighting for our freedom, and you know how focused they are, and you turn and look about Ambazonia, and you'll be very sad. Today I've watched while we were fighting and battling for 2 days, Ambazonians are our worst enemies. To tell the truth, they are our worst enemies. We have gone through a period where you have people like Chris Anu, who is working with La République, somebody who have admitted meeting with La République du Cameroon, General Eko in America, General Banque in America, somebody who have openly admitted to the Ambazonian people he received money. He is the one who actually corrupts Sako Ikome, setting him up to receive deals with La République, working hand in hand with La République du Cameroon to set up Ambazonian soldiers who were picked up. The Benjis who were picked up in Taraba was set up by Chris Anu. He works openly with La République du Cameroon. He has led to the death of his brother, who had been brainwashed, misused, and was forced to accept to work with success in Congo, living in a hotel in Yola, working with La République du Cameroon, receiving huge sum of money. These guys who are traitors, they come to fight against this lockdown because they know that when we succeed in this lockdown, the message the international community will have from Ambazonia, it will be to listen to the nationalists. It is clear to everybody who is engaged in diplomacy that the IG is the problem. The various faction of the IG, they are a problem not just because they project division, but because of their anti-nationalist messages they have been sending to the international communities. Some of them making compromises while pretending to be supporting Ambazonian independence. But they are working so hard to compromise themselves because they just want to be leader. Our greatest problem is Ambazonians.